Hi guys, today I have another jungle tip video, and this is just a really simple tip that will get you elo really fast with not a lot of effort. So the tip itself is to learn how to clear your jungle faster. I know it sounds really obvious, but a lot of junglers that I look at, no matter what the elo is, spend a lot of time clearing their camps and way more time than they need to. So what's the benefit to clearing your camps faster? Well, it's pretty obvious. It means you finish your clears faster, meaning you can gank lanes faster. You'll get there before the enemy jungler does if they mirror you. Also, the less time you spend clearing, the more time you have to gank. Or if you're stacking your feral or something, it'll be a lot faster, because just think about it this way. If you can save 3 seconds off every single camp you do, then for a whole 30 camps for a feral, that's a minute and a half earlier that you get your feral than you normally would, which is a lot of time, especially if it's like 12 minutes into the game. Then that's a lot of time you have to use your feral to gank or whatever you want to do with it. So all in all, a really easy way for you to be ahead of the enemy jungler without having to do much at all. Okay, so to actually increase your clear speeds, there are two main things you'll need to do. The first doesn't have to do with clearing at all, and it's actually traveling between camps faster, decreasing your travel time. This one's pretty obvious and most people already do it, but just in case you don't, or there are some things you don't know about it, just make sure that you're using your mobility skills in between your camps. So on your way to the next one, you use your speed buff, or if you're Elise, you switch to spider form to get that extra move speed, or whatever. The next thing to know is to use your gap closers to get to your camps, because a lot of times you have to go around walls to get to camps, like the blue buff, you have to go around the wall. So if you can hop straight through the wall, that'll save you a good few seconds. Now the last tip for decreasing your travel time is one that not as many people do, and this is to start pulling the camp towards your next location, whether that be another camp or maybe a lane that you're going to gank or whatever. But start pulling the camp towards your next destination as you're finishing off the monsters. So usually when you finish a camp, you'll have to kill a couple of these small monsters, and so just as you're killing them, start moving towards your next destination, and that will save you a couple seconds. So the second thing you need to know for clearing your camps faster is how to use your skills effectively. Now this is especially a notorious problem in lower elos, where people really do not know how to use their skills and it costs them a lot of time. One easy example is one that most people actually do know, and that's Lee Sin. After using an ability, he gets extra attack speed on his next 2 auto attacks, so you want to make sure that every time you use an ability that you do those 2 auto attacks before using another ability, at least until you get 3 skills, when it doesn't matter as much anymore. But like I said, most people know that one, but things that other people don't do especially is, I noticed this, when people have AoE skills like Vi, a lot of people won't have her E cover the whole entire camp, which is just really silly, because if you don't have her E cover the entire camp, then you're losing so much damage on the little minions and you have to auto them separately. So make sure that when you're using a champion with AoE abilities, that they line up with the whole camp. That will save you so much time, it's ridiculous. Like for example, Evelyn 2, you can clear the whole camp without attacking the little minions, because if you say you're doing red, if you line up your hate spike, your Q, to hit all 3 monsters, then by the time you're finished with the red, the little minions will be done too, and that's compared to having to kill the little minions individually, which is a lot of time. Another one is a really simple one, and that's like the Elise W, her spider form W. It's an auto attack reset, and I see so many people who will just jump into spider form and hit W, but if you actually want to do the fastest possible, you auto and then W immediately after for the auto attack reset. That one doesn't matter as much, I'm more picky about that one, but just in case you want to go the maximum possible speed, you'll want to do that. Anyways, that is it for this jungle clearing video. Really simple way to gain elo if you weren't doing it already. And thanks for watching, hope you have a good one, and click to subscribe or watch another video if you so desire.